Good afternoon. Thank you for visiting Urban Tekton Designs. Today I'm going to try something new. This will be a video series that we do together where we turn something like this into something like this, a pepper grinder. And we will do this together in stages. I will try to keep videos to 10 to 15 minutes long as we go through the entire process of prepping the blank to turning the blank on the lathe, as well as the final assembly of the piece. There will be some things that you're going to need along the way. The guts, you'll need a pin mandrel. Just a 7mm one will be fine. You can have a threaded or the pressure. I like the ones that have the pressure. You'll need some Forstner bits. You'll need a 1 1/16. You'll need a 36mm. And you'll need a 1 1/2. As a side note, I will put in the descriptions below links and copy of what all you're going to need to complete the project. But you'll need the bushings that will go on the pin mandrel that holds the blank in place. The finish we're going to do on the piece will be Shellawax. There is 3 different parts to this. There's that one, there's this one here, and then the wax. I have used this on many pieces. My 2 primary finishes on things are friction polish, which is that, as well as CA. CA glue, I don't have much luck turning them on ribbed or multi-angled surfaces, and so when I can, I use the friction polish. The blank that I'm going to use is a 3-inch square piece of Tekton, and you'll need it cut down to about 6.5. I always do a little over, so I do 6 3/4. That gives me some room to trim it off when I'm doing the squaring of the ends. Sandpaper I use, your standard pin turning sandpaper. What I'm using is in grits from 150, 240, 320, 400, and then up to 600. We'll do that first, and then we'll put the friction polish on, and you will be able to see a really nice piece. In your blank selection, try to get a solid, kind of more dense wood. The friction polish does much better on that than it does on really lightly dense material. I think that is the bulk of it, so that what I will do in the next video series, or in the next video, will be step 1 is prepping the blank to put it on the lathe. I am going to turn it between centers, and then I will put it in a 4-jaw chuck, and then on my lathe I will use this chuck to hold my Forstner bits to bore the various sized holes. We'll go over all of that tomorrow. Trying to think if there's anything else. As far as chisels, I will use a bowl gouge that has been modified with the swept back grind, and I'll also use a round carbide chisel. This one is from Easy Wood Tools, and I really like it. It's got a beefy handle on it. I've done a review on this tool. Like the versatility. When you need the extra level of leverage, you can hold it at the base, or if you're doing something a little finer, you can choke up on it, and it does really well also. If there is anything that I forgot that you'll need, I will put it in the descriptions below. But so until next time, thank you for watching. I hope you're excited about this. This will be a new something for me. I haven't done something like this in the past. I enjoy wood turning. I got into it during COVID, like many of us. I was searching for something that I could do at home. My dad was a machinist. I am not, but this kind of gives me an opportunity. I feel connected to him when I'm turning, and that's also a great outlet for me and escape. So until next time, thank you for watching. I hope you will consider liking, and please subscribe so that when the video series starts coming out, you can be sure that you're plugged in and notified when the next video is ready. We will go through the video series relatively quickly. I would imagine that within less than a week, the entire video series will be out and published, so you're not having to wait a long time. And what I would encourage folks to do is what you're seeing on each video, when the video ends, get on your lathe. I am assuming that if you're watching this, you have a basic knowledge of using a lathe. You know about wearing the safety equipment and the mask, and you know, I use a Air Shield Pro hood, and this is really nice. But turning a pepper grinder is a little more complicated than turning, let's say, a pen. Pens are very straightforward. Depending upon how this one goes, I will look into doing a video series on how to turn a pen. Anyway, thank you again. Hope everybody has a great afternoon or remainder of your day, and happy turning.